Alright y'all, welcome back to another video here on the channel. It is 2020 and we have actually reached such a high level of productivity that people in the shop are being too productive and I can't even film because they're just getting ahead. So we're over here with a bunch of new goodies for the salty chicken, aka the carbon feather, aka the, what other names does it have?
The Pro Mod.
Whoa, you take that back. So first off, we got a new K member, and the reason why we got a new K member is this isn't Racecraft's Outlaw style, so this is a PA chromoly one, very good. But the other one is out a little bit further, so we can drop the oil pan, because we gotta check the oil pan. Phil's dying laughing because I gotta yell. I gotta yell because Ben's over there just like non-stop.
He's wheezing over here. That's rough. Insert Wheezy from Toy Story.
Hell yeah.
That little penguin.
What is so funny?
He does not care.
No, I literally said they're so productive that we can't stop filming. So we got the new Outlaw style K members. One of the two that they have. This one uses still factory rack, so it's not a stiletto rack, but it brings this bar out further so we could drop the oil pan without having to remove the engine. We're going to keep the PA Racing uppers and lowers and AFCO shock, and we're going to get rid of the steering rack, my buddy Johnny, and the K member. So new Racecraft K member, new steering rack from Racecraft. Got I think they're 2-inch drop spindles with the strange brakes. So when you go to a drop spindle on F-body, you go from using a 4th gen brake, which you use it for a factory spindle, to a 3rd gen strange brake kit. And that's what Ben's working on here. Getting the anti-seize out. Are you trying to look like the Tin Man, Ben?
Mm-hmm. Hey, so now you got 3rd gen parts on here. You gonna grow a mullet?
I'm in the process, if you can't tell. People are like, dude, you need a haircut. I'm like, we're just getting started.
No, you just cut the front off. You look
we're all of a sudden, like, no junior mullet here. We're going straight senior mullet.
Somebody in the comment section is gonna give you shit for doing that.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, I know, of course someone is, because everyone at home just sits at home and knows how to do this.
Everybody on their couch is a professional mechanic. See how good it goes? One more time.
Oh, there's plenty more to do.
Yeah, that one's on there.
Mm-hmm. So, you guys have seen the videos when we did the 4th gen brakes. Pause for Ben.
I was waiting for you to start yelling again.
I knew if I didn't say it, I was going to forget it, so I had to say it. All right, so Ben got the studs in there, and as you can see, we got all the goodies. We got the bearings. We got some grease so we can pack the bearings. We got the badass strange calipers. We got their nice rotors. We got the 2-inch drop spindles. So we pretty much got everything to make it work. I bet you guys are wondering, why are we using 2-inch drop spindles over the factory spindles that were on the car? Sold those so we can get more low, because low life or no life.
You stancing it out too?
It's going to be on the ground. Camber like Phil's rear wheels.
My rear wheels on camera right now.
Right now?
You got strangers on there now, dude.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah, no more
Oh, look at the nice, they gave us a nice little billet piece for the steering rack. We got a bunch of nice stuff. So, definitely don't recommend getting like PA Racing lower control arms, and then just get like, if you're getting a Racecraft K member, just get a Racecraft K member. If you're getting PA stuff, just get PA stuff. But Johnny only needs the K member, so I'm going to sell him that. And hopefully everything lines up good with the uppers and lowers. And if that works, I'll just be tickled pink.
They're already pretty pink.
People have been asking where Wes has been. Wes, where have you been?
Here.
Working. Yeah. That's lame.
I know it is.
It's alright.
Works for something.
Facts.
That's what I'm saying around right now.
Facts. Alright, so I guess we'll try to make this more of a formal installation video. There are no instructions to this, just like everything else with the race car, so you got to figure it out. And that's what we will do on camera. So if we do it wrong, I'll tell you.
That's why we use YouTube.
That's definitely Racecraft stuff. because they labeled it. I will say, Racecraft is very nice. They label stuff like this one says, and washer goes under the ball joint nut. Like, you wouldn't know that unless you read the instructions. This was for the castle nut that is on those right now. And this is, I think, strange stuff. Really nice. Lightweight. Feel how lightweight that is. If Brad was here, he'd say it's too heavy.
Yeah, he'll say that IDS makes it lighter.
What do you have to say about that?
I don't know. I don't own IDS stuff.
Neither do I.
I'm too poor for that.
Big shout out to John Rogers. The king of 240s.
Brad is our only 240 guy, so he's the only one that tells us about IDS. And he's,
we know John Rogers' life story, so
yes, because Brad is a big John Rogers fan. So Ben's getting the mounting bracket put on there. It's nice. It tells you which side goes where. Inboard side. Can't go wrong with that.
What does inboard mean?
It means not outboard. The opposite of outboard. Inboard. Inboard side.
That means it's inside your ship.
I don't drive boats, so I don't know what's inboard and outboard.
Let me drive the boat.
It's one of the newest exclusive hotels.
Let me drive the. All right. So, got the steering rack out. It goes on pretty nicely. It's pretty self-explanatory. 2 bolts go in. Put it on the other side. They give you this nice billet piece here for the other side. Which, can you undo those for me?
I'll undo your nuts.
Wow.
What, something funny? Alright, Phil.
Alright, Ben's out here putting the calipers in the strange brakes. The calipers. Putting the pads in the calipers. Sorry. There you go. Yeah, slide right in there. Is this stuff soothing and relaxing to you, like simple assembly?
Sometimes.
What about right now?
A little bit.
Well, he's oh no. I thought it was a spitter. I was like all over Marcus. Game over.
As long as it's not.
Yeah, as long as it's not that, we're all right. All right. So while Ben's doing this, do you want to take the K member out with me? All right. Well, let's get to work on that.
There we go. You got your number up there.
I'd like to make a note that BJ is filming for the first time.
Oh yeah.
Let's give him a round of applause, everybody.
How do you feel about using the camera? You prefer to be in front of it? Yeah. You can't shake your head. They can't see that.
That's the point.
All right. So Wes and I are taking off the damn K member here. Going for the here. You can take off the bottom shock mount on that side.
He's getting it. He's working it by hand.
Oh no! I gotta get a wrench.
All right. So the only thing holding on the damn K member right now is damn 19. It should be 4.
These nuts and bolts. It's still attached.
One more. What happened?
Nothing. Where do we put this so I don't...
Just gently on the ground. Gently. Don't disturb the dust that's all over it.
God.
Now, right there, folks.
After all that.
The factory style K member. Oh, you can see the difference now. If you put them side by side, God, that is a big difference. I hope this shit fits. Lower control arm mounts seem to be in the same position. But look at all this damn oil pan clearance we gained.
All the what?
Oil pan.
Oil pan?
Oil.
Oil. He's been
Alright,
down
let's check
south too
back
long.
in here with Ben. Literally hasn't done a damn thing this whole time. He's been just rearranging the nuts and bolts everywhere. Just kidding. That's disrespectful. Oh.
So Ben, what are you doing, sir?
Got to tight these bearings.
With?
This bearing grease here.
got it. It's still not it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, I'm not a racist, Dan.
Hey, it's an adjustable. Size is Gwen, where's your big ass adjustable?
Throw it to him. Throw it to him.
We gotta get him a ketchup pack so it can bust like wrestlers do.
Oh! Hear that, Ben? We're almost there. Yep.
God, this
Nope.
side's so much easier.
Literally zero struggle this whole time, man. This is cake. Literally got it done before Marcus can even get me a tool. Well, folks, you live and learn. As you can see, I learned.
Oh, you're doing it all wrong. The adjustable's the hammer. Yeah. See?
And that right there is one control arm free.
Now you just gotta put it back on.
I got you a 22 if you think it'll fit.
So Ben, what's the green stuff all over your hands?
Grease.
Are you packing the bearing, sir?
Air mobile.
What has happened over here?
We let Marcus get in charge of packing bearings.
Oh, don't put it on me.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Marcus said he's gonna bring his bearing packer from the house.
Oh, there's grease in that thing.
Oh.
Wow.
God, Marcus is just killing it right now. We got BJ over on final assembly here, putting our lower control arms in. How's it going?
Great.
I told you that side was tight.
That's how deep.
Oh my God. God, you're gonna. This wheel is gonna just like wherever the valve stem is, it's gonna start swinging on the bottom when you put the tire in the air. Ben's turning that thing into a ceramic bearing. Mm-hmm. All right. Ben's over there still packing away. I guess I should tighten a couple of these up before I put them on the car.
Probably.
But we got it all on there. Control arms seem to work.
Hell yeah, brother.
They go up and down, which is literally their purpose in life. They're set up to be adjusted. God, RIP to whoever needs to adjust them. I'm going to take them to Richie at Quality Auto Services for an alignment on all my triple Heim joint stuff because he hates me for that. But yeah, no, other than that, I mean, it went on pretty good. And you can really see the difference now how much further that is. So, oh no, not again.
Well, round two. Here we go.
Oh wait, y'all put them on.
No, there ain't no y'all.
Well, despite all odds, progress is being made.
It's looking good.
And we're good. So, got our damn shock mounts going back on, so make sure they're nice and flat. All right, we got the rack on. We did install it incorrectly earlier. If you guys were watching, this spacer was on the bottom. It's got to be on top so the rack sits level, or else it'll sit down on one side. We've got the shocks on. We got the lower control arm on. The upper control arm stayed on. And now, because we're going to run the 2-inch drop spindle, you see I got this walked all the way down. You can see where the shock was kind of fallen off. It needed like a helper spring. See how it's sitting in there, and it messed up my shock as well. Just kind of scuffed it and took the little wrapper off. But we need to jack it back up because the 2-inch drop spindle is going to have it sitting very, very low. And that allows, the reason why you run a drop spindle so you can have proper upper and lower control arm angles and get the ride height that you would like. But I do want to say, my boy Jared, who's doing all the titanium stuff, which I'll link his Instagram right here. You guys can hit him up and send him a message. He's coming out with titanium bolts for all of this stuff. So he'll have titanium steering rack bolts to get rid of that stuff. He'll have titanium shock bolts. He'll have a whole LS titanium dress-up kit. So you can save a lot of weight there. I know he just messaged me. I sent him some pictures. He's like, you got those heavy-ass bolts everywhere. So check him out on Instagram. Send him a message. Tell him you want some titanium stuff, and he's going to start selling that. And hopefully have a big market here. Because if you guys see, there's a lot of bolts everywhere. And if you can make them all titanium, you can be a whole lot lighter and save some weight in some good areas. Over here, look at this. This could be all titanium. Right now, they got the bearings packed, got them on there. You got them on the hubs and everything. The hubs got the studs in them, and they're Loctiting away. What you think, Wes? Looking pretty good?
Good.
Marcus?
Great.
Damn, yeah, brother.
God, look at all that grease coming up. All right, making some progress. We've got the Racecraft drop spindles on there. You can see how nice they work. Travel will never be this. I mean, it'll be limited. So this car will probably only ever see like most like 2 inches of travel. So we don't have to worry about this bolt getting into there. But this is all the travel, and you can tell this position is up 2 inches. So ride height's going to be much lower, much lower, which is what I like to see because I like them low and I like them slow. Yeah, let's look at how low BJ's car is. Good night. How on earth are you gonna change a tire? That right there, folks, is low. Hey, you're tucking half the damn rim. Some Daytons? Alright, this thing hasn't been on the ground. Ben, how long has it been sitting on 4 jack stands? A couple months.
Since it moved here pretty much.
And how long was it before that?
A good long
People have been asking about it, and honestly, Ben just told me, like, if you're gonna build your dream build, just don't, and this is my dream build, like, every single part that I, like, think I want, I just go and buy. So, like, this is my no expense spared build. But I've just been taking my time, and we're finally getting there. Now it's going to the chassis shop, big change. When it gets back to the chassis shop, it'll probably move a whole lot quicker.
You know, I am disappointed in you about one thing.
What?
If you didn't get all that carbon fiber, we could have had Iggy come down and do a cave and pave on your
I know. We'll get Iggy down here to cave and pave something. I put a dent in the quarter panel of the black sheep the other day, so we'll have to have him come down here. But seriously, like, this build literally has every single... The spiders are getting pissed now, taking their damn home. Watch yourself, man. I don't want to crush you.
Ben, don't be under a car
I
without
almost
jack
crushed him with
stands.
the Pro Jacks the other day. Little backstory, like a year and a half ago when Ben and I started hanging out, he's like, dude, you need to ditch your, or when I was ordering the stuff, he's like, I would just get some drop spindles. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to make it that race car. I'll just use the factory spindles and the 4th gen brakes. And he's like, all right, whatever. And then look where we are now. So the moral of the story is just listen to Ben.
So it's a race car now.
This is going to be
Whoa.
faster than...
That's a big step for you.
This is going to be faster than... No, this is not street car. Just like we don't call the Grand National a street car. This is going full-blown race car.
But
and the Black Sheep is a full-blown race
it
car.
could be a street car. It's got a hydraulic roller motor.
The motor was a street car motor, but it's a race car. This is going to be a race car. I'm excited. I'm like nervous to see how low it is. Mind you, it has no motor in it.
I don't think it does it justice because there's no fenders on it.
The front end is going to weigh. It's going to weigh way too much.
Oh no, it's already rode on.
I mean, that's like no motor.
Yeah.
God, this thing is gonna be low. This whole front end, so it's not a one-piece front end, so it's gotta be all fastened together. But that right there is like,
Weighs like, I'd say a pound and a half.
Bro, what are we waiting on? We got plenty of wood screws.
I mean, dude, just imagine how light the whole front end's gonna be.
It's not 2 pounds.
Whoa, don't scratch the paint. That's pretty good though, huh? Well guys, that's gonna wrap today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Salted Chicken Progress is moving along now. It's about to head over to Jason's shop for Performance Fabrication. We're gonna start doing the chassis work. We're gonna show all of that. Get fitted for the seat and everything, and we're gonna turn this into a more personal, customized version of the Black Sheep. But that's gonna wrap up today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, subscribe. New hats in the description below. Snapbacks and fitted. Don't miss that. Also, a quarterback giveaway. I don't know where it is. There it is.
Whoa!
We're gonna be giving that away at the end of this month. I've got a lot of questions. People asking like, "What's up with the giveaway?" Details will be released at the end of the month, where we're gonna give it away. So we still have some work to do on it. We got to get a hood fit. We got tune it. We're gonna put on the dyno. We're gonna run the track, get some wheel and tires, possibly get it wrapped, make it look nice, and go from there. So